Hey everybody, we are live and finally getting around to talking about this rather sad occurrence. But hey, as they say, it is what it is, and I got to talk about it because it should not have happened. It shouldn't happen to anybody at all, but it did. Um, on Thursday, first of all, my good longtime friend Beth Schnitzer is in Paris for the Paris Olympics, 24 Paris Olympics. And we had a little arrangement worked out where she can make videos while she was there through our network. She happened to be at the so she was there through our network. Excuse me. She happened to be at the excuse me. She happened to be at the Simone Biles event where Biles posted Buffalo scores on the floor, the vault, and the bars, and eventually took home her record 8th gold medal. So everything was going fine, and then Saturday at about 12 noon, for reasons still not clearly explained, and really, and for the reason I'm about to tell you, they were taken down, and the claimant claimed to represent the International Olympic Committee. All right, and wrote, and wrote in the explanation area that the reason was that the Paris 2024 text on perimeter boards, where the O in 2024 is replaced by creative distinctive work Marianne. That's what they said. Now, it didn't say, hey, we can see the rings. And I say that because when I last went through this situation with the International Olympic Committee, it was 12 years ago, and their issue was that the rings were visible. It's really weird. And we eventually worked that out. This time, though, I decided that because of the way I wasn't getting a response from anybody, I said, you know what, I'm going to take these down and the whole set that I made. And then I took another look at the email and I said, let me investigate who this is, rather than assuming, as I had done, that this was absolutely legitimate. And what appeared was this wording. It goes DMM at DMM at DMCA.cc. This was the email. Okay, that was the email. DMM at DMC, as in Digital Millennium Copyright Act .cc. Now, when I actually went to look that up, I found a name of an organization that had nothing to do with the IOC, and there was no mark or no evidence that they were a consultant to the IOC or anything. In past years, with the IOC and with the NFL, there was always an identifiable organization that said, hey, we've been commissioned to go looking around and searching for copyright issues and then filing for a takedown or some type of correction. All right. That was not the case this time. All right. That was not the case this time. And at all. It was a firm that had a very unusual name. And so I looked it up, and it was actually in Middlesex, United Kingdom. And depending on how you looked at this firm, either had 1 employee or 21, but none of them dealt with content issues for clients. That wasn't even listed, okay, at all. Mesh Digital Limited is what it's called. Mesh Digital Limited. Here's the company. It's called Mesh Digital Limited. Right here. All right. I'm about to show you by sharing this screen. Right there. Mesh Digital Limited. Now, when Mesh Digital Limited is the owner of this dmca.cc domain, which means that the email that you see is owned by someone who is using the server that is owned by Mesh Digital Limited. All right. Okay. So I thought this is not real. So the next thing that I did was I actually went and I searched the email itself, and I got all of these, and I'll go to Twitter, examples of fake takedowns. All right. Our allocations of fake takedowns. Okay. All right. Now, I finally got a team YouTube thing. It says, based on the info I've shared, it looks like the videos were already deleted by me. So deleting the vids won't resolve the copyright strike since the contents are already deleted by me. There's nothing we can do anymore. Note the strike will expire in 90 days. Okay. So that was my bad. But what happened was I had a bunch of different videos on there and that were Beth made, right? But I had a bunch of different videos on there, and I feared getting 2 more strikes. What I was trying to avoid was getting 3 strikes, and next thing you know, hey, channel is gone. Okay, channel is gone. And so he said, looks like the videos are already deleted. All right. He says nothing we can do anymore, which means that they were going to step in and do something. All right. And I own that. I own that. All right. Because my issue was, hey, you know what? You guys haven't responded. It took them a whole 2 days. Finally, maybe they were out to vacation, whatever was going on. I didn't get a response. Okay. But that's what happened. And YouTube has been hammered by people filing these fake fake claims. Now I could put the videos up again. I have the videos. I have the raw versions of them. I may very well do that. But I think also I'll go through and I'll blur out the videos for the markings just to take away the issue. Just to make sure that I don't get a replay. All right. But what we need though, we need to straighten. We need a situation where it's on the so-called rights holder to prove there's a violation rather than YouTube just immediately allowing this. If they had to actually, if the burden of proof was on them to prove there was actual violation, this would not have happened, because the fact that they were fake would have been exposed. They couldn't rely on YouTube just automatically pull a lever and say, okay, or let them pull a lever and say, okay, videos are taken down. Okay, there's a strike. All right. So there you go. And I'm glad I did this because I just saw that from Team YouTube. I mean, I guess I badgered them enough. But that's what happened to the videos, folks. And I'm sorry. Well, I have nothing to apologize for. I'm sorry for the occurrence. And now we know from Team YouTube's position what was going on. All right, folks. Live long and prosper. And we'll see you later. That ends the stream. Thanks.